Now, there might be just some debate over which set of dungeons in the vanilla game are just the absolute worst. Is it the Kwama Egg Mines or the Shipwrecks? I mean, both are just incredibly disappointing dungeons to delve through. The Shipwrecks in particular all seem to be basically just carbon copies of one another with just copy and paste interiors. Like, there's very little to tell them apart and make them distinct. And there have been just a variety of attempts to try and fix this over the years, like Uncharted artifacts, added treasure maps to each shipwreck to actually give you a reason to visit them, because otherwise there's really not much reason to actually delve through them. But today's mod of the day just goes a little bit further and actually just completely redesigns and redetails each shipwreck in the vanilla game. Because today's mod of the day is Get Wrecked, Shipwreck Overhaul by Cerebulon. And basically what this mod does is it overhauls the 19 shipwrecks in the vanilla game and the 1 shipwreck in Blood Moon. Just completely redesigning their interiors and just making each ship just, unique. No longer are the shipwrecks just carbon copies with seemingly no variation. Now they have just tons of, detailing, clutter, and unique environmental storytelling, just, telling you a bit about each wreck. Like going through a shipwreck in the Bitter Coast, you might just find a ton of fungal growth, mushrooms, moss, vines, from a shipwreck that's just been taken over by nature. Or you might stumble across a prison transport at the bottom of the inner sea, the hull just still full of the dead, decaying remains of the prisoners, their skeletal remains now just feeding the fish. Or you might come across a smuggler's ship that's run aground, with a few just, scattered smuggled items just still, buried here and there in the hold. And just each of these ships is just utterly distinct and unique, with a ton of great, usage of OG data assets to just really enhance each of these environments. This is a massive improvement over the vanilla game. Like, again, the vanilla shipwrecks were just utterly barren and for the most part just copy and pasted. But now these shipwrecks have, an actual unique design, a reason to exist. A reason for you to delve through them and explore, because they all have just, different stories to tell and some additional loot for you to find. Not a huge amount of loot, this is still mostly just basic loot here, but you might find some interesting things in these shipwrecks, and this also comes with, compatibility patches for pretty much just every popular shipwreck mod out there, like, the aforementioned Uncharted artifacts, or Resident Revival, Better Ships and Boats. So this works with pretty much just everything, except maybe Morrowind Rebirth, and really, it's just a huge improvement over the vanilla game. I mean, at this point, I would say that, at the moment, this is the best Shipwreck Overhaul mod, available for Morrowind, just no question. Though that might change sometime in the near future. Corsair might release his mod soon, so in that case that might change, but in the meantime this is just a fantastic alternative. But anyway, that's our mod of the day, so as always, I've been your host, Dark Elf Guy. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay healthy, happy modding, and I'll see you all next time.